Yeah, we came too far. In the darkest days, don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far. In the darkest days, don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far. In the darkest days, don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far. In the darkest days.
What up, y'all? Planet of Fakes here. Got terrible news. Rapper Pop Smoke, it seemed like one thing led to another. He's no longer on the planet, man, due to the fact of jealousy, hate, envy, and evil. It's nothing but that out here. But, you know, after being raised in that environment, it's all people know. But they think that that lifestyle is over based on the fact they may have made it socially. Making it socially doesn't mean you're gonna make it physically. That's why young people really gotta cherish their life and cherish other people's lives, because as long as you show you have a disregard for life, people will show a disregard for your life, you know? And basically this young man, I believe, got set up. He was born in Brooklyn, out in California for business purposes. He was an upcoming rapper. He rents a home, Air BNB, from that woman, allegedly. And that woman doesn't give him the security system code. So without the security system code, he can't arm the house in order to get automatic response. So that tells me the people that broke into that home knew he had no access to the security system. And based on having no access to the security system, they were basically able to, you know, do the home invasion. But luckily, one of the people got injured, so there was some type of clapback. Because if you look right here, you could clearly see somebody getting dragged. I'm not going to show you all of it, but somebody's getting dragged. He's busting, and another dude comes right here with the mop. He start busting. So these are the home invaders, I guess, getting away or whatever the case may be. We really need to find out what happened. Was it a robbery? Because for it to be a robbery, they had to make sure it was going to be smooth, and not having the alarm system on made it smooth, you know what I'm saying? And based on that, it tells me he was set up. Now the question is, who set him up? Was it the lady that rented him the house? Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying she has a habit or anything, but if she deal with any people from the street, to brag, oh, this rapper is renting my house, is nothing to her dealer or whoever. And they tell somebody else, guess what, I got some info for you, blase blah, is going to be renting a house. And the alarm system off, you can run up in there, get his shit, rob him for his jewelry, and get your rank up. Remember what I told you, everybody want points. But I tell you one thing, it's going to be a no-fly zone. The East Coast, they not going to be having mercy on no Cali people, man, just for letting one of their own go down. And you know, hot East Coast rappers, that's something rare these days, just to find, you know what I'm saying? Just to find that is rare. So to take him out, you wild. And don't you see Troy Ave is gone? You know what I'm saying? And then y'all trying to take out Pop Smoke. I feel sorry for y'all anyway. If the video don't start when I stop talking, click the link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, visit my community wall. And if you have time, go to www.amoredashika.com/TV. That's our Planet of the Fakes too. And subscribe to us and follow us on Instagram.
Rapper Pop Smoke was in great spirits, showing off his home and enjoying the view. The Brooklyn-based rapper had recently moved into the 3,000-square-foot home, which was owned by The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Teddy Mellencamp-Arellano. In a post on Instagram, Teddy expressed her condolences to the family and loved ones affected by this tragic loss of life. Born Bashar Baraka Jackson, Pop Smoke was born in Brooklyn, New York and released his debut mixtape Meet the Woo in 2019. His second mixtape, Meet the Woo 2, was released just 2 weeks ago, February 7th. Follow me on Instagram for the latest in celebrity news, gossip, and fashion. www. Instagram.
Go ahead, play that shit. I said, look, I understand, but baby, I'm the fan. Cause you the baddest bitch I ever see walk on the land. She said, what's that on your face? And I said, it's a cold world. Where you buying your lips, still got me like, oh girl. Get money and stay aggressive, baby, it's your world. More than talking to Tina, baby, you go girl. Who you with? I'm with the lions and the villains, skin niggas and drug dealers. All them skimmers and them killers who I hang with. Y'all taste good and
Planet of the Fakes Hollywood. And Pig. Star. H. News. 20-year-old rapper Pop Smoke gunned down at Hollywood Hills home connected to reality star. Los Angeles, New York rapper Pop Smoke was shot and killed Wednesday morning during a home invasion at a Hollywood Hills house registered to The Real Ho. Housewives of Beverly Hills, star Teddy Mellencamp Arellano and her husband, sources say. LAPD provides an update following a deadly shooting at a Hollywood Hills home. The Los Angeles Police Department provided a brief update following a deadly shooting at a Hollywood Hills home. Pop Smoke, born Bashar Baraka Jackson, was 20 years old. Gigi Graciette, heavy checkmark. Breaking, young rapper shot and killed after several suspects broke into Mount Olympus Airbnb. I have his name, but until I know his mother, who lives out of state, has been notified, won't release it. Gigi Graciette. Update, sources tell me the family of rapper Pop Smoke has been notified that he was shot and killed this morning in Mount Olympus home. New information coming up on Good Day LA, at Foxla. The Los Angeles Police Department says the shooting was reported around 4:30 a.m. at a home located near the intersection of Laurel Canyon and Hollywood Boulevards. Someone inside the home contacted a friend in New York and informed them that the home was broken into by multiple people. They also indicated at least one of the suspects was armed. The person in New York then contacted law enforcement in Los Angeles. Between 2 to 6 suspects entered the home wearing ski masks when they shot the rapper, LAPD said. Records indicate the house is an Airbnb and is owned by Mellencamp and her husband Edwin Arellano. The suspects were seen fleeing the home on foot. Jackson was rushed to a local hospital by paramedics where he died. No arrests have been made in the
niggas know what the fuck is up with me, nigga. I still go, nigga. That niggas know what the fuck is shit. And that Travis Scott X-Pop smoking up at midnight, nigga. Oh God, nigga. Don't say I ain't warned y'all niggas. Oh, nigga.
Shooting. The New York native was arrested last month at New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport and was charged with interstate transport of a stolen vehicle. The vehicle in question was a black Rolls-Royce Wraith which is valued at $375,000. Sources said the vehicle was loaned for a music video shoot and that the rapper and the owner reached a verbal agreement. Only 20 became a trending topic on Twitter Wednesday as fans and fellow artists began sharing their condolences on social media. Rest up Pop Smoke, you were too young. God bless and comfort your family. What a crazy trajectory you were on, man, Chance the Rapper tweeted. Chance the Rapper. Rest up Pop Smoke, you were too young. God bless and comfort your family. What a crazy trajectory you were on, man. SMH folded hands medium dark skin tone folded hands medium dark skin tone folded hands medium dark skin tone. Nicki Minaj and British rapper Chip also commented on the young rapper's passing. The Bible tells us that jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Unbelievable. Rest in peace, Pop, Nicki Minaj said. Singer Kehlani was also stunned to hear about his death. She tweeted the rapper was sweet and freakishly talented. Rapper 50 Cent said Pop Smoke was set to have a successful year. No such thing as success without jealousy. Treachery comes from those who are close. R.I.P. he captioned on an Instagram post. Pop Smoke's single, Welcome to the Party, was released last summer and currently has over 23 million views on YouTube. The rapper was just weeks away from launching his Meet the Woo tour, and was scheduled to perform at the Rolling Loud Hip Hop Music Festival in Miami. No further information was immediately released. Full video link in the description. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow, hit the bell, and, if you get time, go to www.
Now at 11, we're following breaking news. A rap star on the rise killed during a violent home invasion at the Hollywood Hills this morning. The music world is in shock as police search for the shooter. Welcome to CBS 2 News at 11 and streaming on CBS in Los Angeles. I'm DeMarco Morgan.
And I'm Jasmine Veal in for Suzanne Marquez. Pop Smoke was known by some of the biggest names in the business, like Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent. His murder has stunned fans everywhere.
Everybody's talking about it. Police say suspects broke into his home and shot him. The home is on Hercules Drive in the Hollywood Hills. CBS 2's Tina Patel is live there with the latest on this story. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. Fans are starting to show up to pay their respects. Police still don't know the motive behind this shooting, whether it was an attempted robbery or something else, but you can see that they are still out here investigating and searching for suspects. Pop Smoke was a rapper who seemed to be on the rise. The 20-year-old seen in this recent music video was just about to head out on tour. But this morning, fellow musicians like Chance the Rapper are sending out condolences. They say Pop Smoke was shot.
Planet of the Fakes Hollywood. And Pig. Star. H. News. Opinion from Facebook. It's amazing how people have a total disregard for the loss of life. All some see is a punk black kid. That may be what you see, but I guarantee he has some family members and friends who are mourning his death. People can be so heartless. Who cares? Hollywood elite, great name, and all kinds of other comments like that just perpetuate negativity. If it were someone you loved and lost, you wouldn't appreciate the negativity. Ben Gerlach, glad you're such a good person to point out just how bad we all are. Quit crying. Ben Gerlach, I agree, I said the same, and the laughter from the fools make them look even more foolish. SMH. Ben Gerlach, brother. We are living in a very evil world, Matthew 24 would tell you that. Ben, while it is sad, do you think the life he led may have contributed to his death? The company he kept. It is very sad indeed that he lost his life at such a young age, but when you choose to live in a certain way, sooner or later you have to face the consequences. And, as a side note, you were the only one in these comments to mention color and call him a punk. Might want to examine your own soul before you admonish others. Be blessed. John Harris, so being a caring human being means I'm crying. Sylvia Weiner, does anyone murdered contribute to their own death? Make it make sense. Tinia Wilson, so in other words, if someone doesn't agree with you, they're foolish. And, just for future reference, it's fools no apostrophe. Sylvia Weiner, the comments are implied and it's understood that while some may not say it, their heartless comments are enough to understand what they mean. No need for me to evaluate anything. I don't know the life he led. Do you? Sylvia Weiner, what life was he living? Do you know all rappers don't live the violent lifestyle? Sylvia Weiner, oh, please get the correction police in the voice to text responses, please. Anywho, in other words, you still sound foolish because this can happen to anyone, and it has. Millionaires and billionaires that have gold, artwork, 5+ vehicles and more. Niece, try cookie. Kelvin Peacock, I hear what you're saying, but we often let the media dictate how we feel. When we do that, we stop making our own decisions. There aren't any perfect candidates. They're all bad, at least the ones who make it to the primary. How someone votes may not necessarily depict how they live or who they are as a person. We're letting politics and media dictate too much of our lives. Just my thoughts, bro. Ben Gerlach, I understand that. In a perfect world that would be the case. Those days in America left after 2016. Ben Gerlach, she doesn't. People probably assume because he was a black rapper that it's something he did. Loved your comment and prayers to his family. Don't argue with people you don't know. The internet gives people boldness to say things they'll never say to your face. Person shrugging, medium skin tone, female sign. Ben Gerlach, only implied and interpreted by you. Please let's not give him a pass. There are enough senseless murders out there. He didn't run with a good crowd and had been arrested. Let's
Been killed during an early morning break-in at a home in the Hollywood Hills. All police are saying right now is that they got a 911 call just before 5 a.m.
The radio call was called in by someone from back east and stated a friend of theirs' home was being broken into by multiple suspects and that one of them was armed with a handgun.
When police arrived at the home on Hercules Drive, they detained several people who turned out to be witnesses. Those men say there were between 2 and 6 suspects. At least one was wearing a mask. Investigators don't know if the home or the people inside were being targeted, but we showed police social media posts that appear to show Pop Smoke and a friend posing in front of the home yesterday with what looks like stacks of money behind them. The home is actually owned by Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Teddy Mellencamp, who confirmed that she had rented the property out through a third-party company. Neighbors say they've been frustrated by the constant renters because even though nothing like this has happened before, they can't keep track of who should and shouldn't be in the neighborhood.
It's close community, kind of, you never know who is going to be next here, and because they change it like every weekly.
And one neighbor tells us she just noticed a different vehicle in that driveway yesterday, so she thinks whoever was renting the property might have just arrived. Again, police are talking to witnesses, but they're asking anyone who might have information that can help in the investigation to come forward.
Not bring color into it. There's enough of that too. Tinia Wilson, no one sounds more foolish than you. Do you weep over senseless, young deaths for everyone, or just rappers who have a criminal record? Anywho, get an education in grammar and some perspective. Antoinette McWhirter, you and Ben are the only ones, assuming, and brought color into it. Take your own advice, and keep your condescending comments to yourself. Ben Gerlach, you miss the point. This here is not about race, it is about breaking into someone's home. You seems to glorify bad behavior. Would you like someone to break into your home? Max Francis, you missed the point. He's talking about how insensitive racist people comment and post on stories of a death. How'd you miss that? Sylvia Wiener, I can say whatever I choose to. Didn't you? Enjoy your day. Kelvin Peacock, I was saying sad to the comment of after 2016. Your response to that was the comment of the year, Purple Heart, Purple Heart, Purple Heart, but this is sad. He's got a family and he was so young. Ben Gerlach, you miss the point. This here is not about race, it is about breaking into someone's home. You seems to glorify bad behavior. Would you like someone to break into your home? Max Francis, you missed the point. He's talking about how insensitive racist people comment and post on stories of a death. How'd you miss that? Kelvin Peacock, I was saying sad to the comment of after 2016. Your response to that was the comment of the year, Purple Heart, Purple Heart, Purple Heart, but this is sad. He's got a family and he was so young, people assumed all kinds of things when Sean Taylor was murdered too. Mostly thoughts based on racist stereotypes. Tinia Wilson, another intelligent response. Have a blessed day, Cupcake. Sylvia Wiener, that's my way of ending my dealings with fools. Thanks again and toodles. Thumbs up, medium dark skin tone party popper John Harris, you seem like the typical douchebag Trump supporter. David Bowie, I didn't want to make it about politics, bro. We've got enough divisiveness these days. I think someone could vote for who they want regardless of public perception and still have a heart. We need to stop thinking that politics or who people voted for defines who they are as a person. Ben Gerlach, well, that's not the case anymore. When you align yourself with someone with subhuman qualities, you'll eventually become subhuman. Sylvia Wiener, it was a home invasion, meaning 2 men broke in his home, robbed and killed him. ... Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, read before you speak. Mohammed Sewell, read before you speak. Do you know the whole story? You don't know who he might have pissed off or the company he kept. Kelvin Peacock, unfortunately it didn't take an election to create what was already there. The media just turned into bigger puppet masters. We are all the pawns. The elite run the media. They feed off the chaos. Ben Gerlach, and you're not. Let me ask you this. Are you concerned with all senseless deaths, or just rappers and people of color? How much have you wept over law enforcement officers being shot while sitting in their vehicles? Or children being killed by their parents? Or Christians having their heads cut off by Muslims? I guess we just pick and choose who we grieve over. Sylvia Wiener, one person can't express condolences for a death without expressing condolences for all of them. Do you go to every funeral of someone that passes away? Why are you so triggered? You lost all credibility when you asked, did he do something to contribute to his own death? We know who you are. You're a total clown face. Kelvin Peacock, not triggered, but you obviously are. Get some help. Has nothing to do with attending funerals or condolences. You can express condolences to whomever you want, and newsflash, when you lead a certain lifestyle, you can contribute to your own death. However, Ben's original statement brought color into it, and that we thought he was a punk. It's okay for you to assume, but not okay to be called out on it. If this were a young man dying of cancer, you wouldn't think twice. I know WHO you are. Be honest. Full video link in the description. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow, hit.
Yep. All right, good morning. I'll give you my name. I'm Captain Steve Lurie, Steve Lurie, the commanding officer of LAPD Hollywood area. I apologize, this information is very preliminary at this point as we're just getting started in this investigation. I can tell you that at 4:55 this morning, multiple LAPD Hollywood units responded to a call at 2033 Hercules Drive in the Hollywood Hills. The radio call was called in by someone from back east and stated a friend of theirs' home was being broken into by multiple suspects, that one of them was armed handgun. When officers arrived there, they just heard a victim inside the house and shot. The fire department arrived and transported the victim to Sinai Hospital, where he was pronounced dead some hours later. I'm not sure of the time he was pronounced. Officers detained several people who were inside the house. However, all of those folks were released. It was widely reported that someone at the scene was arrested. That is not true. No one was arrested at the scene. It has also been widely reported that the victim is a music star of some import. We have not confirmed the identity of the victim yet, so we are not stating that. Operations West Bureau Homicide is investigating this. They're at scene now, and they'll have more details as the day goes on. And again, I apologize, but that's all we have at this point. And I take questions if you have any. Yes, sir. The 911 call came from back east. It was apparently a friend of someone who was inside the residence who had been contacted from inside the residence and had in turn called 911. I don't know. I don't know who owns the house.
Can you confirm the house being used as an Air BNB?
I don't know if the house being used as an Airbnb. No, it's reported out there. I'm going to confirm the identity. He appeared to be 23 years old. No, only one person was shot. Yes, there were several witnesses, and they're being interviewed by homicide detectives now.
I know it's early in the investigation, but obviously neighbors are concerned. Is there any indication that this could have been a targeted attack, shooting, or this was a random home invasion?
Yeah, it's a really good question that we just don't know yet. Again, we're just starting to interview folks. I know this is very preliminary, but... Yes, at least one of the suspects was wearing a black mask when they entered the house.
How many suspects do you believe there were?
There are varying reports between 2 and 6. So depending on which version is correct, it's between 2 and 6.
And how many people were inside the home?
I don't know. I think someone just asked that, yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, we don't know yet. Yeah. In a few hours, when Homicide has done some witness interviews, I'm sure I can get you guys more info. I apologize. This is really just the basics as we're getting started. Okay?
Hey, what up, y'all? Planet of Fakes here. 2020's coming, brand new everything. I got a brand new Instagram. Make sure you follow it, Planet_of_the_Fakes. And hey, Planet of Fakes back again. This is just a reminder. If you have any problems accessing the videos at our site, www.amor-ica.com/TV, more than likely it's because you're on a cell phone or tablet. All you have to do is at the top of the browser on the right hand is normally 3 dots. You hit them, this menu comes down, hit desktop site. You have to switch from mobile view to desktop view, and all the videos will pop right up for you. Any other problems, just hit us up at support@amor-ica.com. Thanks again for supporting. Alright, Planet of Fakes here. I'd like to thank you for watching our video, but I also would like to remind you to please subscribe to our other pages. YouTube Streets, Planet of Fakes Kids, I'm Just Nosy, Kanika Jenkins, 36 Hours, POTFS, Planet of the Kings, POTFS Battle Zone, Planet of Fakes Extraordinary, Planet of Fakes for Pets, Umbrella, POTFS, Planet of Fakes for Families, Pigstar HH News, Planet of Fakes Reloaded, Investigation Unit, POTFS, Planet of the Psyops Reloaded, Kleenex Duke Murdoch, and Planet of Fakes Live. There's more, but that's just for now. Thanks again for watching our video, hitting the subscribe button, commenting, liking, and most of all, visiting amor-ica.com.